Hello and welcome back to Factorio. I'm Ivan, and in the last episode we set up the start of the mall, which is squiggly and nice and a bit ridiculous, but I'm not going to change it because it doesn't matter. It just looks a bit wonky, which is fine. Now in this episode we're going to make sure we get more iron up here, and we're going to get some more coal. Yes, coal for iron smelting. So let's start with doing that. And also we can upgrade here. We created a bunch of these in the last episode, and apparently we have, I think we have enough for the full array. Let's see. Oh, yes, we did. Good. And I also think this one needs to be sped up because it didn't have a chance to keep up with all the things. I'm not even sure that a blue one keeps up. No, it doesn't. But we double up the capacity for inserters soon, which means they will work twice as fast in many cases, and in most cases a lot faster anyway. So I think this is enough upgrading. I don't think we'll have enough for the rest anyway. So let's go upgrade the let's add some mining drills. Let's also add them here. And while moving, we should probably do something useful. Say add these, because I don't know. That's probably not a good idea because we're going to upgrade them anyway. So, let's see. I don't think we need a lot more. I think these almost keep up, but let's do another row. Ah, that looks nice. We can do electricity in the middle. Okay, and there. Good. So, we probably need to set up stone, and we probably need oil. Let's electrify these as well. And here, let's see, that looks nice. And here, good. And there, and pop. Okay. Now we have more than enough ore going to the steel smelter, but we can always upgrade and make more when we need it, but we don't right now. So let's add it to the bus. I think the green, do we want more than one of green? I think so. So let's add steel here. Maybe 2 lines of steel. It might be too much, but we'll see. It's nice to have at least a full belt of steel though. And yeah, probably just need 1 line in the bus because a full line is 5 of these smelters, and these smelters are quite large. And there we go. Now it should be able to keep up and fill it with, oh no, out of steel. Okay, yeah, so these can just keep making, but we have quite a few now, so that's good. What else do we need? Let's do mining productivity to make the patches last longer, and also for the miners to mine, I was about to say faster, but they do. They produce product faster, but they don't actually mine faster, which is what makes the places last longer, the fields. Now it doesn't look like we have enough iron anyway here. Let's see, do we have a full belt going up? Yeah, this one has, so I think all of them are actually making at all times. So maybe we just need a second array. But I don't think we need that anytime soon because these ones are filling up. These ones have already filled up. These ones are so much faster now because of the improved thingies. This is funny because these ones are made in half a second, and so are these. So when this one transfers, it starts instantly and it fits with the animation so perfectly that we can't even see the wheel in the machine before it's crafted. Yeah, that's nice. So I think this box is useless now. We can do this instead. And we are running low on the green science, but I think that should go up now because this one is fully saturated. This one is getting saturated as well. This is great, actually. Yeah, this is nice. So I think we should set up some defenses at some point, but I think we're fine for now. We also need to look for oil, and we need to set up the rail production, but we didn't do the science yet, I see. So stone, engine units. I think we can make engine units. So that's probably going to be a mall thing. I'm going to drag the belt up there, the steel belt. Oh, one more tree in the way. And here we go. Let's add it all the way to the end. I think the steel, the plan was probably to have steel on this side. Let's check. Let's see, that was going to be the assembler, and this was going to be the filter stack inserter, I believe. But I think it's fine to add it like so, because we need these as well. That's iron stick, and that's iron stick. So we need steel and iron and copper. So either we do both on one belt up here as well, or we could do them all in a different location, or we could do some spaghettiness. But yeah, we have steel here, so apparently that was what we were going to do. So let's add it here. Boop. And then, how do we want to do this? I think we're going to do it the oh, honk, honk, honk. We only have the new one. So well, no point in upgrading that one, I guess. But I'm going to do the iron and steel here, and I think I'm going to just make a split belt. I think that's fine. If it's not, we can always change it, but I'm definitely sure it's going to be fine. So there we go, there we go. And this one, let's see. I think we need to make it all the way out here because we need space in between. So if this is normal poles, then this is iron stick. That's not the iron stick, this is the iron stick, and that's just iron plates. And this one can be the big poles. Those need steel and copper and things. So, steel, steel, iron, copper, copper. And then we drag it out. Hold on. If we, well, this one can be there, but this one can be here as we tunnel it down. And this one can be here as we tunnel it down. Like so, so, and so. So we have for the boxes. I like the boxes to be in the middle like so. 2 stacks, and let's try a copy paste. No. 2 stacks, and then electricity. Let's start using these now. A small one, I guess we can keep them, but won't use them a lot. Let's see. There. Good, 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 and good. Nice. That's an important upgrade as well. So mining productivity is complete in a second. There we go. And then what do we need now? We aren't going to do modules because the modules need the red circuits. The armor would be nice actually. Is it possible to have anything interesting in it already? I don't think so. I usually don't use the first modular armor. I wait for the power. And I think that's what's going to happen this round as well. So let's do the rails, because that's definitely something we need. And it's nice to start creating those, what's it called? The rails, of course, for the railway. So those need iron, steel and stone, and these need engine units, and I believe we have the engine unit, which is steel wheels and pipe. Steel here, wheels here, and pipe. Jeez, that's going to be this size. So I don't think we have room for it here. So how do we do that then? Well, we can always just add another steel belt above. Or, let's see, if we do here, that's very close to the bus, and then here. Ah, we can always just use a long inserter. That's fine. So if we do it here, here, and here, then this will be a long inserter. So, what was the plan? Engines. Oh, this is messy. This might be too messy even for me to build the engines like that. Oh, where are they anyway? Not the pump, the engine. There. Steel, wheel and pipe. So only iron and steel really. So if we go down here, if we add steel out here, then that's going to be perfect. Because we already have the pipes made here. And we already have the wheels made here. So we can make machine here. Oh, spaghetti goodness. Spaghetti goodness. I'm not going to. That's... yeah, I'm not going to. I'm going to make separate machines for them, but I am going to drag a belt out here. So that means the belt goes here, here, and... oh, there's room. Nice. I'm glad we had the upgraded undergroundies for that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like so. Just need one side. This one can tunnel, and there. And here we go. So we need pipes. It would be nice to switch these now. I see that as an option, but I don't think I'm going to. I think it's fine because we're going to need pipe for different stuff as well. So I think I'm going to make one machine for the pipes. Let's see. It's already getting the cogs. So maybe we make a pipe machine that puts the pipe on the belt. Maybe we can use this for that. This for that. Let's see. It is really crowded here. But I think if we stop this one and stop this one, and then make them... yeah, I'm going to switch. Do a switcheroo. So, and this one needs to be turned. Like so. Good. Now, these are messy, and we need to fix that at some point. So there we go. Now we have pipes on this side, and we can build the engines wherever, and that wherever will be here because we need engines in a box. And let's see, I'm not really planning for the locomotives right now. I should be planning for the locomotives. I'm just doing the whole one-on-one thing here. So steel and greens. So we can add greens here. Let's change this up. So we add greens there, and this is the steel. There, and undergroundy, like so. So now we're going to get green on the lower side of the belt. So let's help it out a bit. And there we go. So I'm going to make this one, that's easy. This one is also easy. Might build this one in a different location though, because of the stone, dependent on wanting it on the bus. And then locomotive needs engines. So this one is engines and this one is the locomotive. And chest. Do we need a chest of engines? I'm going to say yes, because we might put it on a belt somewhere, and we might also want to make a car. I'm not going to automate making of cars. So there, this one only needs one, and I lost it again. It's here. So pipe, wheel, and steel, and oh, this is some amazingly bad planning. So let's not do that then. Let's... Oh, I double booked the belt. Let's just keep it like this then. And see if I didn't forget anything else. Good. So we need in here and in here. And probably here as well. Green, steel, and... no. Like so. Okay, so we have the things. We also need the wagons, which is iron, plate, and wheel, and steel. So that goes here, and here, and here, and undergroundy, and here. Probably, let's leave 2. And electricity. So this is going to put a strain on the system again, I guess, but that's fine. Because this is definitely something we don't need a lot of. The engines are really slow to make as well, but that's okay because we're not going to use that many locomotives. I see 10 seconds craft time. So it's going to take a couple of minutes for each locomotive, but they're going to stack up way before we need them. So that's fine. Let's look into the power poles. They seem to have filled up. That's great. Let's get 2 stacks. Sure, 2 stacks. And here, 1 stack. That's good. So we have extra stuff in the mall. We didn't do the fluid wagon. Jeez, that's a rough one. Iron and steel. Iron and steel and pipe. Okay, so there's the pipe again. So it should definitely be on a belt somewhere. But where? I guess we can do a belt here with the pipes. And then just do a red one to put it on the belt. Sure. Let's see. 4 of these. I'm going to remove these. We need 4, and here we need 3. Then we can add back and add back because we have, let's see, 1 stack. Let's do 2. We're going to do oil soon. So just finishing up with the rail stuff so we can see these need sticks, these need sticks. Anything else needs the sticks? I don't think so. So we're going to do storage tanks and fluid wagon. I'm going to do the wagon there and tanks there. It's nice to have the tanks in the mall as well. So pipe, storage tank, wheels and steel, which means it's going to need everything. So we do like this and that and that and iron wheel, so there, and a box and an undergroundy. I think that's it. Yeah, and of course the this thing. So that's going to need another undergroundy. So and that's steel and iron plate. There. And power. Good. How many of these do we need? 2 stacks and 2 stacks. It's 5 each, so yeah, let's say 2 stacks. We still only have half a locomotive. That's funny. But then again, we are saving some of the engine units, so it's fine. The rest, these ones, train stops, we want. So let's do the stuff that needs the sticks, and this belt, half of that, the top half is going to be stone. So I'm going to add stone on the bus, and we ran out of undergroundies. I think this is going to solve itself beautifully, and even if it looks messy now, it's going to look even more messy when it's done. But it's going to function well. So here we go, and here, and here, and this is going to be half a stone and half a brick belt, maybe. It depends on how much science we need. I haven't looked into the military science yet. Let's look at the military science. It's here. It needs the walls. Okay, so they need walls, and they need coal as well. That's something we don't have on the bus. And stone walls need 5 stone bricks. 5 stone bricks for 1 wall. Let's see. And these need 1 wall each science. They need 2, but they produce 2. Which means we need 5 brick each science, and if we're going to make a science a second, we're going to need 5 a second, which is fine with half a belt. So half a belt of stone and half a belt of bricks. That's this belt. And let's drag that over to the stone so we don't forget what goes where, and then we can see if we can set it up. Running out of belt now as well. Oh, we have a bit more. Ah, that looked a bit wonky. I think we had them like spread out in the inventory. And then we need a new smelting array. I'm going to steal all of the stone bricks. I'm going to add the stone and the coal. And then we're going to place the bricks down here to make more furnaces. Oh, and where coal goes there, and more brick. Not those. Those. 52. Ah, we're getting there. That's nice. So we don't need more coal. We don't. I was about to say we don't need more steel, but we need more steel. That's fun. That's nice. So let's add the steel production right now. We definitely need a lot more steel. But we also need more mining going on. I thought we had the miners set up. Yeah, we do. So let's upgrade the belts then, I guess. With the belts we don't have. So let's think before we run up now. We're going to need a whole lot of inserters, yellow ones, and we're going to need a whole lot of the furnaces, possibly steel furnaces. When we get the bricks on the bus, we can do steel furnaces on the bus as well. But this is going to keep making as long as we get steel, and I think we have a bunch of steel in inventory, so this can just keep making for us. This is quite fast now. 2 seconds each. So in a minute we have a full array. So in the meantime, it would be nice to get stone on the bus so we can start making the so we can start making items. So we can start making the train tracks. Let's see. And that means I think we're going to tear this down now. This is done. Bye bye. This was a great temporary setup though. That was very useful for a very long time. So with stone, I think we need half as many furnaces to make a full line. And we're probably just going to make a half line. Because we're not going to use that much military, and everything will be outposted. That's the point. So even if it seems like I'm building really small now, that's because the point of this is to have a quite small starter base. I think that's a nice word to use on this. And then we're going to outpost and expand and make everything bigger. There, and we need more belts. So I'm going to get the belts right now. So we need belts, we need a bunch of inserters, and we need a bunch of steel furnaces, which are in the making. And I think that's it basically for that. So let's see, belts. Oh, it's already full. It's already full with only 400. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1,000 red ones. That seems like a lot, but it's fine. We have saturated the iron. We have saturated the science because we stopped it. That's too bad. We should keep it running. We need sulfur to make the oil to get to the next thing, but let's do inventory. No, let's do stone walls. Oh, well, that was quick. There we go. And this. Yeah, I like this. This is a very something setup. It's quite silly, but it's the mall is like it can be so I was about to say inefficient, but it can be really slow as long as it just make some of them, because on most items you won't be able to use it anyway before more are created. Like the locomotive, even though it's so slow, we're not going to use more than this machine is going to make. Let's do 2 stacks so we get a bigger buffer. And these are already, oh, not this one, this isn't complete. That's because we're lacking steel now. Ah, but we upgraded steel, sure. And then that goes to the whole, we're not going to be able to use more than we make anyway. Okay, so we got the belts, we need the inserters. That's this, only 50. Let's do 100 on these because we're going to do arrays. So let's hope this is enough. The arrays need yellows, and here be yellows. Oh, that was way more than I thought. Jeez, a belt has so much carry capacity, so that's nice. Let's see, science complete. Let's do gates. Circuit network. Not going to use it right now. I hope to get into the circuit network as we move along. Solar panels, not going to happen until we get bots, I believe, to build them. It would be nice to be quite green. We haven't seen biters yet. Here we have one, but it's far outside the pollution range, which is nice. And in the last episode I said we didn't find iron, but this is apparently very close. So that's nice. This might be our first outpost if the first outpost isn't oil. And I was looking for oil and I didn't find any. but a friend of mine said that in the preview of the map before I even started the series, it was possible to see oil. So I think that we're going to find oil above that iron patch. So let's say 24 instead of 48. I believe this is going to be enough because they require 2 stone each, while these like say iron only needs 1 iron ore, so we need half as many. So we only get half a belt from a full belt of stone in, but this should be more than enough. I think I'm going to place it as close as possible to make everything awkward. Yeah, or 1. Move it 1. So copy paste for the win. And here we go. Should have done it with the new power poles, I guess. We can always just change it up. Or we can actually spend the power poles we have. I'm going to use these first. Place these first. It's easier to place the inserters when you have the furnaces built, because you can just hold in the button while dragging it around. Ah, the sound when you place these never gets old. Weapon shooting speed. We are way ahead on the science, at least. Not because of the shooting speed, but because we have like all of the oil techs, and we're doing fine on the rest as well. There. Good. And there. Yeah, let's do red for all of this. Wait, this is wrong. Oh yeah, because we're going to turn it on this one, like so. And there we go. So stone in here. This thing can be removed. Probably don't need this belt either. Probably not building anything that needs the coal above. Maybe that's the route we take the coal that goes to the bus. We'll see. Let's drag it all the way down to split. Oh, this was a long belt, longer than expected, but yeah, that's how far it is. Good. Split priority, output priority left. That's nice because stone can be a lower priority, I believe. It's most likely going to have more than enough coal, but lower priority if we don't have enough. And there we go. I'm going to use the new power poles here at least. And there we go. So that's stone, and here we're going to split the stone off. It's going to go above. So there. Just half a belt, that's fine. That means we can do this as well, so only half a belt goes there. Is this? Yeah, that's good. We can snake the belt to fill it. And then this goes here. And one here. Nice. I'm quite happy with that. So let's do another belt, another row of miners. Silly tree standing in the ore patch, stone patch. So I'm going to, this is, I'm going to snake it this way because of the way I did the split. the split is here, so it's hard to get it down and in, so might as well just go above. Like so. I think that's enough stone for now. This belt is going to fill and stop, and this belt is most likely going to fill and stop, but we'll look into it if we need more. If we need more after using the old thingies there, just for consistencies. Yeah, I'm going to add more miners and everything down here if we feel like we need more when we do military science, because the military science is going to take a lot of them, or use a lot of them, spend a lot of them. 8, I think. I like that the machine's 8. Good. This is also something we should put in a box, I think, the stone. And let's see here, 50, nice. So this thing can be removed now, I think. Yeah, two more things of steel going into a box isn't something we're going to need. So that's nice. That was also a successful temporary setup, because we used it to be able to really start the building of the steel furnaces. So here. No. What's going on here? That didn't work. So this one is definitely here, so let's do here then. And then do squigglies, or we can do belt braiding. We'll see. I'm going to try to make it right now, actually, so we can see right now. So stone is needed for the rails, and the iron stick is needed for the rails and the train stops. So we need 3 machines, and one of them needs to be in the middle. That's the iron sticks. Unless we can put that on a belt, but it doesn't look like we can do that from here because the other one is up here. So sticks and stone. That's funny. No, not really, sorry. And let's see. Boop. And boop. And this was the train stop there. So iron, steel, stick, and green. So that's iron, steel, stick, and green. And this thing needs stone, steel, and stick. So it needs this. That's not the way it should be done, is it? It needs steel as well, so steel, we can do this here, here, here. Yeah, that's completely fine, actually. Ah, so compact and spaghetti goodness. I like it. So let's leave this open like that, like so. Chest here. Not sure how many of these in one stack, so I'm going to leave 2 stacks up there. And then this one needs the iron plate. Good. And science, science, science. This thing is done, so let's do battery. We're keeping way ahead on the science now, that's nice. And even though it looks like we're lacking in materials, I think we're really lacking in steel right now. No, we're actually fine on steel. And this thing is full as well. So when we get to biter things, we're going to die because we don't have ammo. Most likely. So iron, copper, and steel. Iron. This one is copper and steel. That's a bit awkward to do here. Iron, copper, and steel. So we can do the ammo here. And above in the boxes here. The ammo is important. We probably don't need the basic ones at all, so I'm not going to put those in a box actually. And I should probably check the ratios, but I guess we're going to make more than we need anyway. So one of these takes 4 seconds and it needs 3 second crafting time, and this one is 1. So this thing is enough. Almost wish we could downclock it, but we can't in this game. So that's just iron, and this one is copper and steel. So copper and steel, and 1 steel, so stingy. There we go. And there we go. So now we have the rail happening. We can do the furnaces up here now. We can do the furnaces down here as well. It gets really, really close to the thing, but I'm going to do it anyway. And we need walls, but the walls I think we're going to combine with the research. Now I forgot what we're going to build here. We needed the furnaces. There we go. So that's one of these and one of the red ones. And one of the power poles. And one of the boxes. Good. Good. Now the reason I'm... it might seem a bit jokey to do all the things really tight and spaghetti and everything, but the reason I'm building it like this is to make it somewhat fast, and because in this game it doesn't matter as long as we get it all, and the instant we get bots, this place isn't going to be a place we walk anyway. It's just going to be a place where bots go to bring us the stuff. So that's the reason I'm doing this like half jokingly. There we go. 14, 12. Oh, it's already okay. Yeah, I'm going to add some more there just to let it build. Train stops, we definitely only need 10 of those, but I'm going to keep 2 stacks because we're going to need more for a building train and so on. We also need 1 more item, I believe. No, we need 2 signals. And that's iron and greens, which means here and I guess there, because we can we though? I was going to say we can split, but I think we can. I think now, can this one grab like this? Let's get half of these and see if it can. I think it's grabbing just fine. Yes. Good. Then... no. That doesn't work. So we need... we can just do it like this and like so. And 1 machine, 2 machines. This is going to go straight into the science, but we're not going to make more science here anyway. That's one of the kind of big plans, to only build this and then outpost everything. So if we need more science, we're going to do the science outpost, because that's going to be so much more expandable, and it's going to be so much more fun to build. So this is just going to be very, very basic. So we need reds in and we need blues in. And we need out searchers as well, 2 stacks. Good. So that's much science being done, and we have completed all of this side of the mall, and I think this is all of the things we can actually make right now. Not the pumps. Do we need pumps? We do when we do the trains, so that's let's see, pipe, steel and engine unit. So that's going to be possible to make here. Pipe, steel and engine unit. So we go like this and like this and like this. So steel, engine unit, pipe and out. Yeah, good. Score. And this machine is going to work and work and work, but we still have more than enough of everything. And we just have enough room. I don't want to start undergrounding this belt, so it's fine like this. And what I probably should do is weave this belt, but like I said before, the point is to keep stuff moving, to try to get as much done in each episode as possible. And this is somewhat compact, at least. Somewhat. Oh, and we have ammunition as well. To make loads of ammunition, I guess we should have done 2 of these. Might still do that with the one on the other side, but probably not. I don't think we're going to use a lot of ammunition at all. But we might need more than I expect because the oil is supposedly up here. I'm going to have to look back on a previous episode, probably the first one to see. But for now, we did so much today. This is done. The yeah, this is actually full half belt. This array, because it's a full stone belt in, and they come from what's it called? They squeeze it from 2 stone to 1 brick. Compress. What was the word? And here we definitely need more belt. I'm going to let's see. Do we have any steel? No. I'm going to make myself a reminder. So that's here. Steel, smelting, let's see, belt. This is quite fun. Belt upgrade. Ah, that's a nice thing for the next time. We're going to know exactly what we're going to do. So I'm going to start a new research, and then we're going to say goodbye for now. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the spaghetti. Bye bye.